And discuss color palettes and intuitive UIs when designing prototypes and wireframes. So the first thing that I like to do is get a color palette. And I like looking at canvas on. So most of the time the color palettes we pick has to be in line with what we're trying to showcase. When we're doing something on the professional end, we generally go for darker colors because that's seen as professional. When we're doing something on a little playful take, we'll use something like these rosy dew colors, these rosettes and creams, these pastel dreams, and very bright, vibrant colors like retro punch or sand sushi. While more professional stuff use emerald entrance, window tide, mermaid lagoon. At the same time, when we're discussing what type of app we're making, if it's an app, let's say about sleeping, like Headspace or something, we'd use something like mermaid lagoon to really set the mood, like it's nighttime or maybe the ocean, something that has a correlation with what you're trying to bring out. So let's explore some combinations of colors, and let's just ask Gemini, give me a random short app to make. No code, just describe. Right. And a gratitude prompt generator. Okay, so that's what we're going to be designing today in Figma. So let's read it. The app's sole purpose is to provide users with different random gratitude prompts a day. The user opens up the app that presents a simple screen displaying one question or statement designed to encourage, reflect on things they're grateful for. Okay, awesome. Now, first thing first, get a color palette. So we're going with gratitude. So let's go with something fun. It's a nice app. So we want it to be vibrant. We want it to be expressive. So let's go with, I'm really leaning towards this. So let's go with salmon sushi. Okay, now we got all of these colors here. There's related combinations which we also can use. But now we got our color. The next thing, let's get a logo. So with Gemini, it's a gratitude prompter. So we can use something simple to express, like maybe a smiling sun, maybe something that invokes gratitude, something that could invoke a generator. So let's go with smiling character. Grateful animated. Okay, there we go. And we can find the logo of something here. Let's go with maybe a grateful dog. Animated. Okay, and you can get your logo here, or you can make your logo in Canva. Let's just do a good dog animated. And then you'll go to tools. If you're taking your logo from the internet itself, you can do so like this. But remember, your logo needs to directly correspond with this. Does this one? Not really. Does this one? It can. Okay. So let's go. Let's create a new project. If I can, if it will let me. New slide deck, new design file. Okay. Let's go ahead and select our device. Let's go to iPhone 16 Pro Max. Love to see it. Now let's go ahead and insert, sorry, not this page. I actually need to insert a frame of an iPhone 16 Pro Max. There we go. Now we got the phone's frame. I just want to change this background. background of the thing. Okay, let's just work with this. So, okay, I can't use this because that is not working. Okay, this is why we must always test out what we are using. Okay, copy image. Sometimes these no backgrounds are a lie. Another lie. That hurts. That hurts. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time. If it doesn't work, we go into the cat. No, this dog isn't. Well, let's just go with the cat. Cat animated. No background. Transparent. Evidence cats are just better. As you can tell, there's no background. I flipped it around. Let's just put that in the corner. Let's work on the screen itself. So, nice thing to do. We got daily gratitude prompt generator. Let's go app names with some correlation to a cat or kitty. This is how we're going to use AI to help us. Well, not to generate the apps, but to help us get some names. So let's use something from here. So long names are never going to work. Names that involve a lot of thinking aren't going to work. You need something that is direct, easy for someone to understand, like poor Joy, I get it, has something to do with joy and an animal. Whiskerel, kids, grass, nope, purr, thanks. Okay, that tells me it's a cat, and thank you, yeah. Catitude, yeah, that makes sense to a certain degree. So we can use that. We're going to use catitude, and a big part of design is typography, having a nice font. Now you can either find something from here or you can go to Google Fonts and you can figure out what type of fonts will suit what you're looking for here by just pasting what you're looking for and then finding it here. Like I really like this one, Dan Greg, for our app since it's playful. It's a playful font. Dan Greg. Oh, love it. Okay, let's increase it. Let's go to about 96. And then now we can go ahead and use a darker color from our Figma, and our dark color here would be Lunch at Mom's. We can use Lunch at Mom's Ebony. So you would go here, Lunch at Mom's Ebony. You can even choose to use soft slippers. I think this might work. Taupe or taupe. Let's see. You can use this. A dark color title sticks out more on a white background, and white backgrounds just look nicer. Okay, so we got Catitude, and then obviously this app, as mentioned in Gemini, it's a daily gratitude prompter. So small acts of kindness, name 3 things you appreciate about your current environment. So these are like questions it's gonna ask you. So we can just make this the launch screen maybe. Oh yeah, let's just make it a launch screen. And then actually I want to downsize this. It's too late. Okay, we'll make this the launch screen. We'll have like maybe the prompts here. Yeah, so let's do that there. So to insert some text fields, we can use a rectangle and draw it out like this. Don't worry, we're gonna sort that out just now. You would want to be from this end to like about this end. Corner radius can be about 8. That seems about right. You can drop this to be about that. That seems fine. So these are called hints, where it's sort of a text box, and then inside the text box is the prompt examples. We can go ahead with the same font, Dangrek, but we can lower it to about a 15. And we can now say, can go, okay, it's no other thing. What kind of what acts of kindness you did today? Kindness you did today. And we can maybe lower this to about there. Perfect. What acts of kindness did he do today? And then let's just follow up with some other questions that Gemini gave us. Name 3 things you appreciate about your current environment. Now this is just to help y'all really make the most of y'all's designs, but also see how your Android app is going to look in a full scale. So let's go name 3 things you appreciate about your life. Let's go again. Who made you smile today and why? So obviously you need to do some adjusting here. Snap there. Who made you smile today and why? And let's go. What is a simple pleasure you enjoyed today? There. Okay. So let's maybe make this acts of kindness a drop down, and to do that we can use a polygon. We can go ahead now. Obviously in industry we don't actually use Figma like this. There's a lot of components that we do use though that are far better than all this manual stuff, but this is just to help y'all. And let's go ahead, insert text, name 3 things you appreciate about your life. Let's go my mom and dad, and then let's go ahead, change that. Let's go there. So this is called a hint, as I mentioned. It's like an example. So in Android it's called hint, sorry. I'm not sure where else it's called. Not Android, it's WPF. Who made you smile today and why? We can go my best friend, cause they told me a joke. E.g. Why is a simple pleasure you enjoy today? E.g. ice cream. Right, okay. So that's the Catitude app so far, right? Okay, no. We want to get the colors that we spoke about in. So let's go back and see what we have here. We have aquamarine. Let's go with this here. Aquamarine. And we can actually use it here too because I don't think we have enough colors in it. It's not bright enough. Okay, that's pretty. That's cool. Let's go ahead with the button here. Shape, we're gonna go with the rectangle again. We're gonna do this. We're gonna center this about here. I'm trying to find the exact middle. There we go. Let's corner radius 10. Actually, I want corner radius 8 this. And then we're gonna go in with salmon. Okay, and then you can go in with, bring that front. Let's go ahead and say enter. Let's go with the paw. And then we can make this white if you want to. You could even make it freesia, but I'm not too fond of that. Now let's add some baby blue somewhere. To really fill up the space, I like to add circles. And I'll show you how I use these. Just wait. Bring front. Bring front, damn it. 1 second. Bring front. Let's go back. Okay, let's send this back. Send it back. Okay, no. That's not gonna work. Okay, I have to use this another way. So you can stack these in different sizes somewhere. Like so. You can cluster them as different colors. So I like to make the big one the color we selected, baby blue. We can do the small one as freesia, or this one. And we can go with the aquamarine one more time. Or you can alternate this color, since there's so much of aquamarine in the top, with salmon, which I think might play out better. And then what you do with this is that you just drop this a little bit to get it pastel. Same with this, you can drop it a little bit. You can actually increase it. There we go. Catitude. And then you're gonna copy this. Oh, not the color. The hex color. Oh, that's what it's called, by the way. It's called hex colors. Yeah, bring that here. And then the small one here. That is Catitude done. And a nice little thing to add here is a slogan or something. So give me a slogan for Catitude. So slogan for app. Find your perfect, thanks. There we go. That's perfect. Let's go here, add that in, drop it to like about 24. When you are in Android, these are in pixels, so px. Find your perfect, thanks, and that's going to be in freesia if you want. You can make it freesia. It could also be soft slippers here. We'll see. Nope. Let's go with top, and then we might have to adjust it a little bit. Oh, wait. It goes. Okay. There you go. There's a color palette made. And then to fill up that little space in the middle, if you want to, you can go ahead and add another cat. Maybe one that's, I hope this is empty in the background. If it isn't, I'm gonna, oh, it isn't. Okay. Okay. You can fill it up with something abstract. Are we no background here? Transparent. I was actually looking for something better, but y'all can fill it up with something like this. Obviously the color that y'all want. No, I wanted to do something like that, but it's fine. Okay, that is how you do a design for an app. Catitude. There we go. There's your logo, there's your theme, everything all tied together. And then when you're making your app logo itself, a nice thing is to really go ahead and visualize how that's going to look like. So let's add another page here, and then we're just gonna insert, okay, no device, we're gonna add a frame actually. So an app logo is about like this. In your Play Store view, it's, I mean, in your app gallery, it looks something like this, right? So when you did want, like making your logo, you would take this, you will put it here just like this, or you can move it here. You can take your bubbles, bring it over. Oh god, you will take your bubbles, bring your bubbles over, like so. And you're done. That is Catitude's logo. Do not go, I repeat, do not go and add a picture of something, another cat here, and then copy this over, bring it here, and then like go and try and squash it in somewhere, Catitude, and just say, and just leave it like that. Nope. Do not do anything of that sort. It is horrible, it's terrible, it's ugly, and it just does not work. And it's also unreadable. So think of those conventions. Okay, so this is going to work. That's Catitude, that its logo. Catitude and its logo. And that is a small little crash course on Figma. And then what you can do with these things, you can go ahead and just circle the whole thing, and you can actually go and make something called a component. Once I figure out where is my component command, is it? No. Create component, there we go. Now this whole piece is one, and I can use it in other apps, and I can change the color to whatever I want. There you go. So that's called making components, where you can make text boxes and stuff, and it will save. And then also, if you are on the mode CSS end, you can switch to design mode. Once upon a time this used to be free, and I used to use it for free, and now they're charging. So yeah. And with this design mode, if you do have access to this, you can actually copy these designs into, you can pull from GitHub, you can copy these designs directly into your Android Studio. It's really amazing. Okay, so that is Catitude in a nutshell. Thank you.